If you're a person who's been looking and struggling to make your first dollar online, you're going to be super excited that you clicked on this video right now. Hey everyone, it's Money Formula Ryan, and I have a banger today for you guys. I'm going to be showing you guys specifically how to make $10,000 in a single month with CLICKBANK. This is going to be a thorough video. It's actually an excerpt from one of the courses I was working on called the STEMI formula. I share with you the philosophy, the psychology, the marketing. I also share with you guys the specific demographic of people who I would be targeting. I show you guys a complete game plan with getting started with CLICKBANK. So with that being said, if you want more videos like this, what I need for you to do right now, smash the like button right now. It's going to allow YouTube to start promoting this video to more people just like you who are interested in earning money from home. Also consider subscribing to the channel where I'm going to be releasing more videos just like this on a daily and weekly basis. So with that being said, here's the video. Hey everyone, it's Money Formula Ryan. I want to welcome you guys inside the STEMI formula. Basically, what I'm going to be showing you guys is a new method every day is going to get unlocked to you. I'm going to show you exactly how you can create your own stimulus right now, right with the information that you already have in your head. Also going to introduce you to a couple of different business models that people have been using for the last 100 years. A lot of these business models have been hidden from our community. So I'm going to start, revealing them, what they are, so that you guys can see the opportunity for yourself, and you can start making money for yourself. The reason why I'm creating the STEMI formula, so I'm going to show you, my thought process of what I'm doing to create wealth for myself, so that you guys can take a step back to see how intentional everything that I'm doing is, so that you know that the information that I'm teaching you actually does work. Okay. So for me, for myself, I have an income goal of hitting $15,000 by April 7th, starting from scratch. I'm creating a case study where I'm showing and teaching people that you can start with a small following, no matter where it is. It could be through social, it could be through email, it could be through Facebook. It doesn't matter. The traffic is irrelevant. You can start from where you are, be someone who's unknown, not an authority in a space, and just using the information that you know, or just using the information that you stumble across by purchasing courses like this, where they outline a step-by-step formula for you to actually get money. You can take the information you learn and if you actually apply the content step by step, then you can start making money. So the easiest way that I can transfer this amount of information to the most amount of people is I want to introduce you guys to the first business model, which is called information publishing. So I didn't create this information publishing business model. The information business model has been around for hundreds, about 100 years or so. Essentially, a long time ago, these smart people, advertisers, knew that they could sell things through written words, that they could influence a person by the words that they said or the words that they wrote, would tap into a part of a person's brain and make them or make it easier for that person to buy from you. Okay, so there's certain frameworks that we're going to talk about in one of the days where we're talking about get paid to write. I'm going to break down the psychology of how to write these these tiny page, few page documents that actually can make you millions of dollars from writing the words, once you understand what the information publishing business model is. So that's why this one is first, because this particular side hustle, again, you can be passionate about any particular subject, topic, and actually win. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to prove it to you. We're going to go over to CLICKBANK, which is the largest digital marketplace for products, and we're just going to click here. We're going to just shop. We're going to see what type of products that people are selling. Okay, so let me just get myself out the way really quick so that you guys can just get as much amount of value. Let me do this. Let me log in and let me show you actually the marketplace. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to log into my CLICKBANK account, and then I'm going to show you what products are selling right now. So give me one quick second. So we're here inside the CLICKBANK marketplace. Basically, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do an open query search. If you don't have a CLICKBANK account, you can go to clickbank.com and sign up for an account. Basically, what CLICKBANK is, it's the largest digital retailer of information products online. So there's a complete network of people who know about the information publishing, business opportunity, and they basically create how-to information. So literally basically on anything. So teaching a person how to approach women, teaching a man, how to dress, teaching a woman how to get her ex back or make a man fall in love with you. So literally, like, I'm going to show you in just a moment that there's, topics on anything, basically teaching people how to information. Now, I'm going to give you a big gem right now up front. Most of the products that are on here that sell the most to women. So if you're thinking about a product that you want to bring to the market, you should possibly, since you know already, so I'm telling you that a lot of these how-to information products are geared to women because they have the most amount of dispendable income, and they're smarter than all of us. They seek out information all the time. So if you want to be strategic, you would want to start already thinking about, okay, making your products speak to a woman if you want to have the most amount of success. Now, you can do whatever you want. Obviously, if you can figure out a way to tie your passion or product or service or something that you can educate someone else, and you can figure out how to tie it or specifically market it more towards women, you're going to probably have more success than you ever will. So we're going to jump right into the marketplace. Let me show you guys what's going on here. So the marketplace is going to have a list of all the products that are here. As you can see on this left hand side where these red markings are, these are the categories. So I'm going to show you the categories first before I show you the offers that are winning. So right here on the left hand side, we see I have arts and entertainment. So in this particular category, you're going to find products that are related to arts and entertainment. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. So the number one product in this specific category is teaching people how to play piano. I believe it's like, how to play piano and teach you how to, play pianos at parties so that you can be the, the cool guy or the cool girl, right? Basically, this product is, does play on emotions, and as you guys saw those ads pop up, we're going to talk about those ads in another day's course. But going back to this, so it strokes people's ego. Like, people want to be the person, they want to be the center of attention, they want to know how to be, the cool guy or the cool girl. Or sometimes people just love to play piano, but like the angle that this particular product, it looks like it's taking, is playing on that emotional connection. When you can sell something that's emotionally connected to people, people are going to buy it at a huge rate. So some of the ways that, or some of the markets that I would suggest, those markets are teaching people, about money, something to do with like finances, something to do with their health, and something to do with their relationship. So you're going to see in just a moment that the products that are in the top of this marketplace that has over 10,000 affiliates. Now, with CLICKBANK, there's two types of people who can sign up for the account. Essentially, the first type of person is the person who has a product that they want to sell. They're an educator, they understand the information publishing model, and they want a platform to be able to process their payments and also attract affiliates. So you probably came to this course because you heard something about affiliate marketing. So CLICKBANK connects those two people, people who have products to sell, and it connects affiliates. Now, what I'm talking about specifically right now is not just selling an affiliate product. I'm talking about taking a step further where you actually create your own product, because the people who actually create their own products, they end up making the most amount of money, because on CLICKBANK itself, it has over 10,000 affiliates, 10,000 people who could take their own money and put you on, like, promote your product and get your product out to the marketplace, get you customers and sales while you sit back. Because the cool thing about creating a digital product is once your product is already created, you don't have to necessarily do anything else. You can choose to have support, outsourced, or you hire a team to do like the customer support, or you put people into some type of group like a Facebook group or like a chat group like Discord, like this course will have. You'll be able to ask your questions in a group like that. So a lot of times, if you structure it in a correct way, you can get your members or other customers to actually do the support for you. So if you create a community, basically the community itself will answer the question. So you, as the educator, you don't always have to be active or as active as you think that you might have to be, right? So those are the areas that I would start. So let's jump back to ClickBank. What I'm going to do right now is I'm just going to do an open query search so that we can see the most popular products in all of ClickBank. So anytime you want to get here, you literally don't put anything, any type of search, anything in the search field. You just click on this magnifying glass. It's going to bring up like the open graph search of the top products in the marketplace. Now you can sort these results by how they rank in the marketplace, and rank in the marketplace typically is a combination of a couple different things. It's usually how much the product is selling. So if you want to go for a product that has the most amount of volume, usually the product with the most amount of volume is the one that's converting the best. So if you were a person who was looking to think about creating a product around your passion, hobby, or skill, then you would probably come here first. Look at what's already selling number one in your marketplace. So let's say that you know how to teach people how to dance. So you would come here. I would go to like arts and entertainment, and then I would type in something like dance. Right? I'm gonna type in dance, and let me get myself out the way. All right. So we can see that the search result brought us something back, that the two top offers for dance right now are related to belly dancing, and then this one looks like it's a little outdated, and then we have a pole dancing. So if I were a person in the social media age and I was thinking about creating a digital product and I was a dancer, I would possibly think about either going down the route of doing like something that's geared towards like pole dancing, or I would do something that's geared towards like twerking, or some type of product that's geared towards like hip hop dance. Because what you'll be able to do is take things that are happening in the media right now, and use viral attention to get people to see your product. So let's just say that you are a person who's really good at dance, and basically you created free YouTube videos showing people the latest new dance, and then all you did was say, hey, if you want to learn more dances like this, I have a product, click the link in the description and you can get it. Now for your first product, because most people, and I know it sounds like I'm jumping over the place, but I want to just give you this information, how it's flowing, so that I don't forget anything that's vitally important that could take you, to the ultimate success that you desire and you deserve. Okay. So for most people who begin this route and they understand and they discover like information publishing, they are, in their mind, they believe that they're not worthy or valuable to sell products, or who would buy from me. So first of all, if you have that mindset, there's two things that you can do to get rid of it. Number one, I would center myself, do some type of meditation, any type of spiritual book out there, that talks about self, lets us know that we were created by a higher being and we were made in that higher being's image. So there's no, amount of value that you don't already possess right now. So it's like, who are you not to believe that people would pay for your information? Obviously, there's a whole entire marketplace of people who are selling information. There's over 10,000 products on here, with over 100,000 affiliates who are sending traffic to these offers every single day. What makes that person who's selling this information different from you? Everybody looks at the result of what people have. They see this person being successful 2 years, 3 years down the line after they've been selling their product for so long, but they don't realize where that person started from day one. So the first thing that you can do is, number one, eliminate that mindset. Trust me enough I'm going to show you, I'm going to be documenting to you guys, for the people who are smart. Inside my course, Boss University, I actually show you guys step by step, me building this out for myself, so I can prove it to you that it works. Like, you get to watch me spend my own money, doing this process, so that you can get the belief for yourself that it works, so then you can go out and implement it for yourself. You will have all the cheat codes doing that. So if you do want to be a person who is a fly on the wall, right now we do have limited spots. I'm literally showing you how people are making millions of dollars right now, and I'm giving this game to you literally for $1 right now, because that's method number 2. If you don't have the belief that what you can sell to someone else will engage them enough to pull out their credit card and trust you enough to buy from you, the first product that I recommend that you create, you use a method that we call the underachiever method. And basically what this strategy does is, because once you start learning about the information publishing business, you start understanding the math to how this actually works. Okay, so let me, I'm going to break this down to you guys so you guys understand it in a real world scenario, so that you can see how it applies to anything that you probably purchased in your life. So back in, I'm assuming this was like the 70s, no, I'm sorry. This was probably like the early 90s, okay? McDonald's was, obviously rapidly growing company, and they were looking for a way to make more money from the people who were coming in, because big companies, and I'm giving you so much game right now. So big companies like McDonald's, Costco, Walmart, they have a strategy that they use to acquire the most amount of customers possible, because they understand something that most people who get on the internet don't realize, is that once someone has bought from you, it is 20 times more likely that that person will buy something else from you if you treat them right the first time. Okay, so what companies like McDonald's, what companies like Costco, what they're willing to do to get you to become a customer is they're willing to lose money on your first experience, so that they can wow you so much that you trust them completely. So this is why I recommend your first product that you sell, because number one, you're probably not going to believe it yourself that people are going to give you their credit card and buy your stuff from you, is sell your first product for $1. So that's what I'm doing right now, is inside the stimming formula, I'm giving you 14 different strategies on how to make money, but I'm proving to you at the same time that this works. No one knows who I am. You didn't know me from seeing me before today, probably. You saw something on Instagram, you saw something on YouTube, you saw something either through email that resonated enough with you to trust, for $1, because it's not a big decision, right? So what these companies discovered is, if they lost money in the beginning to attract people in, so let's just say like McDonald's, sometimes, they'll run a special like, 2 for $5, or Wendy's 4 for $4, all these companies, when they do these crazy deals, they're losing money to acquire you. And if you think about it, at one point McDonald's was losing money on every like 29-cent or 39-cent hamburger or cheeseburger that they made, but they always made specials on that, is because they knew that if they got someone to purchase on Tuesdays or whatever day they run those 29-cent or 39-cent promotions, that on those days where they lost money to sell someone a hamburger, what's the next logical thing that a person was going to buy, right? So when you go into McDonald's, you buy a hamburger, it costs you 39 cents. Obviously, the person asks you, what's the first question they ask you next? You already know the answer. They ask you, do you want fries with that, right? So that's called an upsell. They lose money to acquire a hamburger sale, but immediately get a return on their investment by asking you, do you want fries with that? Y'all know a large fry does not cost $2 to make. However, we freely give these companies $2, $3 for a large fry, when it probably only costs them maybe 10 cents to make. That's how they make their money. They lose, maybe $1 on selling you a 39-cent hamburger, but they make that dollar right back by selling you $3 fries. So the same thing applies for your business. Is what I've tested through, my methods, and, even looking at some of the greats of the direct response marketing, because all this whole entire information publishing thing that we're talking about with ClickBank, we didn't create this. This started hundreds of years ago, or 100 years ago. It's an industry called direct response marketing, where the smartest minds in the world have broken all this stuff down to a science. They specifically know, pretty much anything about human behavior, some smart person has tracked. They know that on average, if a person buys a product, then the first immediate upsell, usually people purchase that if it's relevant to the initial offer that they initially purchased. Usually about 20% of the people are going to say yes to that. So for you, a person who is trying to make $1,000 per day, let's just use that. Let's just jump out the box. We're going big. We're going home, right? Because you guys understand, I'm the reason why I'm showing you guys this process is I'm proving to you that it works. Okay. So for me to get to $15,000, if I know that 20% of the people are going to purchase my upsell, no matter what the price point is, as long as it's generally around less than $1,000, that 20% of the people are going to purchase it. I need to get as many people to purchase my initial product first. I need to lose money getting people in the door, so I can get as many people in the door so that I can make my money back on the 20%. So for me, my first upsell in this flow that you guys already saw, I'm proving to you guys that it works, is $497. At some point through our testing, we're going to be able to get enough front-end sales from the STEMI method or the STEMI formula for getting enough people to purchase the $1 product that at least 2 people a day will purchase the upsell at $497. So if you're a person who wants to make $1,000 per day, you have some type of gift, some type of skill, some type of talent already inside of you. The first thing you need to do is record and document that information. The easiest way to sell it is by charging $1 upfront. You want to give away something where you start to demonstrate your value, and then you make your upsell be the next logical purchase in the buying decision. So for me, I'm showing you guys 14 different ways to make, $1,400 in 30 days. My next logical upsell is like, hey, I need to make $1,000 per day. I can show you how to make $1,000 per day, but it won't cost you $1,000. Follow my methods. I'm literally going to prove it to you, and I'm proving to you as I'm doing it. I'm building this system out for myself, so you guys know that it's bulletproof. So I know that within a couple of days of us relaunching and revamping, our strategy to move to use this underachiever method, where we start with the $1 front end, I think within 7 days we'll be at $1,000 per day, if not more. So that's the strategy. That's the back end mechanics of why you want to be setting this up and what's at risk to you if you don't. You literally could be making $1,000 per day from any type of small audience that you have, teaching people something that God has already gifted you with. Now, if you're a person who's thinking like, there's no talent that I have, I want to ask you something, right? I'm going to insert a video right here that Steve Harvey did where he explains this super elegantly. I want you guys to watch this because he's going to explain it. Basically, before you were born, something, God gave you a gift without any expectation in return. You don't have to be a Christian. You don't have to follow Jesus. You don't have to do anything. That gift was given to you without repentance, right? There's nothing that you have to do to work for that gift, but there's something that you do better than anybody else. When people come to you, people always ask you about this one thing, and it can be as simple as something as how you dress. Do you have drip? Do you know how to talk to women? Do you know how to, do whatever? Do you know how to make $1,000 per day? Do you know how to pole dance? Do you know how to twerk? Again, the possibility is endless. So we're here at ClickBank. I'm going to do an open query search. So this is going to show me all the top products in the marketplace right now that are selling the most. So this product right here is called Okinawa Fat Belly Tonic. So it's the #1 product. If I click on it, it's going to go to the sales page. Now, this person who took the time, who had some expertise, took the time to either one, create a product themselves, record it, or they went to a website like a PLR site. And what a PLR site is, a private label rights site. Basically, you can go Google this. There are websites where companies create products for you, and you can license the rights to those products for a fee. So either this person created the product themselves or found someone else to create the product for them, and they began to market it and they put it on the platform called CLICKBANK. And the reason why you would put it on a platform called CLICKBANK is because there are over 100,000 affiliates who know how to get traffic, who know how to get sales. They're looking for an opportunity to make money. So once you have your product recorded, you want to place it on a marketplace like this, and there are a couple different strategies that you can use to start getting people to actually see your product. And one of those things is called gravity. Gravity is a score. Basically, as you can see right here, this product's gravity is 484. That lets other affiliates know that there have at least been 484 other affiliates who have successfully sold this product. So if I were you, if I were looking to have other people promote my product, then this is a platform that I would put it on. But it does take up to 7 days to get your product approved. So there's a way to get around this. Let's say that you can actually go out and get your own merchant account. There are companies out there called like Stripe.com where you can process the money yourself. You don't necessarily need a third-party platform. You can use this platform though to get ideas of what you can create for yourself. So I'm going to show you that. So we can see the top products here are health and fitness related. Again, health and fitness related. Then we have something interesting. We have something where this product right here is an information-based product. It's showing people how they could potentially reverse their diabetes. So again, all this information is how-to information. Now, CLICKBANK did get into e-com. You can actually, if you have a physical product, you can sell the physical product as well. As you can see, this person is selling like a Trump coin. So yeah, so this is where you come. You can get some different ideas of what people are selling. I already showed you how to go through the categories to see what other products are out there. One of the most logical things that you can do is if you figure out a way to make money from something, whether that is consulting somebody on how do you have drip, or showing someone how you created a product, or show someone how to get traffic or how to get money, show them how they can improve some area of their life, then you can, this is the category that I would start with, which is e-business and e-marketing. So like I said, if you go on social media right now, you're going to see a lot of people are teaching people different things like how to flip pallets, how to flip phones, like how to invest in the stock market. Those types of products will fit under this category, which is called e-business and e-marketing. The same type of product that I'm sharing with you, I'm showing you guys an opportunity on how to make money. This would fit into that category. So you could come to this category and look at all the different ideas of how people are making money, so that you guys can get an idea for yourself of what you could potentially create for yourself. So let me show you guys what I created. So I created a program. It's called the Stimmy Formula. And basically, I'm using the underachiever strategy where we're going to start at selling this product for $1, because our ultimate goal is, I have a program, like I said, it's called Boss University, where this is the only program I'm going to be selling moving forward. This program is going to cost $2,497, but I need as many people to see that offer as possible. So what I'm willing to do is give away a lot of my best information for basically for free. I'm willing to do that for $1 because I know that at least 20% of the people who see value in the course that I'm recording right now are going to upgrade eventually. They might not do it today, they might not be it tomorrow, but at some point, because this is the only offer that I'm going to be focusing on, I have demonstrated my value. There would be no logical reason for them not to upgrade. So yeah, so these are two components you need. So I'm going to show you mine. So this is what I did. I wrote, let's see, this is the Word document. So this is my initial Word document that I wrote. It's basically a sales letter, convincing someone what they would need to do to what I'm offering in the STEMI formula. This took me maybe an hour or so to write, and I put it into slide presentations because what we can see on CLICKBANK, if we go back to CLICKBANK, the products that sell the most have a video sales letter, a video-based sales letter, okay? So they have some type of video component. Now they can have text as well, but when we look at the overall marketplace, the ones that sell the most have, you know, a video-based sales letter. So right now I'm gonna show you guys, you know, some of my stats when I was promoting my perfect wealth formula perfect side hustle masterclass. You can see that the conversion rates on my perfect side hustle masterclass right now are 12.6%. That's a lot. You know, the price point that we're selling the product at is, you know, $7, and that means that every time someone, you know, out of 100 people who came to see the perfect side hustle masterclass, you know, at least 12 of them purchase. So that's a really high number. Typically, what you want to see on a product that's less than $10, you want to see a 10% conversion rate. That's where you should be striving for if you want to make money, because if you can get 10% of the people to purchase, you know, that initial product, again, like I said, roughly about 20% of the people are going to purchase your next upsell. And we're using a technology that allows us, if someone clicks on the link in our upsell, they're instantly going to get charged, you know, the $497. Now, you can be gangster if you're a person who already has a lot of credibility in your space. You know, if you want to instantly just go at making $1,000 per day, I would do this underachiever method where I would start at $1 and then the first upsell would immediately be $997. Or $999, one of those two price points, or even $995. I would test all three of those different price points because each price point is going to convert differently. People respond to numbers differently, and this has been scientifically proven, you know, throughout history, so many different times. So that's what you want to test. So I'm going to go into this. So as you can see, basically what I'm doing here is I'm telling a story about a secret club of insiders. Again, you know, if you understand this information, I'm sure most people don't, you know, haven't heard about the term information publishing. So we are a secret community, you know, of people. So basically I outline everything that I'm giving this person, and I'm giving them every reason to trust me. I'm giving them every reason to believe that this is possible for them. I let them know that they can make money from their gift, hobby, or talent. That's the hook. Because everybody wants that. Everybody wants the ability to do what they want. I mean, that's what the purpose of life is. I'm sure if you have the ability to do whatever you want for as long as you want, whenever you want, you would choose that option too. And this, if you follow what I'm sharing with you in this training, you can do that. Again, I'm already talking about, you know, this is the first video in the course. You guys paid $1 to get this course, and I'm already showing you how to make $1,000 per day. So imagine what we're going to talk about once you guys get the Boss University, right? Does that make sense to you guys? So I show them, you know, how to sell information. So this is a product that I was selling at one point. I was able to get 2,767 people to see my offer, and it made me $5,919. So that's one of the things that we're going to talk about in tomorrow's lesson. Is I'm going to show you guys how to make guaranteed money. Now, when I was doing back here, this is a form of marketing. It's called CPA marketing. Basically, let me jump into this screenshot so I can show you something. So now that I'm in this screenshot, basically this was a campaign I was running. And what you want to do as a marketer is you want to constantly be testing offers. So as you can see that this campaign made me roughly at $6,000 in 2 weeks. And one of the things that I was doing, I was promoting this one specific offer. I was buying traffic for one price, and I was sending the traffic directly to this offer. So the traffic that I was purchasing was costing me roughly around 25 cents to 30 cents per visitor to come to my website, but it was earning back at the time. It was more than this. This earnings per click, this is called EPC. If you are inside the Perfect Side Hustle Masterclass, you know what EPC is. But basically, I was earning at least 65 cents for every person who clicked on this link, right? So all I was doing was simply doubling my money. So that's what is possible. I'm going to show you guys that in tomorrow's lesson, like essentially how to buy clicks for one price and then essentially resell them in real time for another price. So it's the most bulletproof way for you to make money. But yeah, so let's keep going through that. So I start warming people up to the idea and to the concepts that I'm going to be sharing with them in the STEMI formula. I give them the 2 reasons why people don't make money online, and it's usually boils down to 2 things. Either they don't have someone to show them how to make money outside of their job, or they don't believe it's possible, and that's what this underachiever method does. I'm trying to increase their belief in themselves by allowing them to get access to 14 different methods that they could use to start making money with. I'm giving them an opportunity. I let them know, what this opportunity is. Basically, for 8 cents per method, they get access to a system that can show them to earn up to $100 per day. So I'm taking away the risk of them investing in the course. I let them know that, just one of these methods can make them $100, and, they're going to get access to the first lesson, which is the video that you're watching right now. And they're going to get access to this for just, $1. So, I mean, just in the value that I've already given you along, because obviously this is the first video, I already know that, for a person who is smart, who is an action taker, you're going to take what I share with you already, and you're going to implement this right now. So let me do this. So let me show you the second part of this. So this is the initial video people will see once they purchase the STEMI formula for $1. Then yesterday I created an upsell, or actually last night I created an upsell, and let me show you that if I can. All right, so yeah, so last night I recorded this, and I'm obviously wearing the same shirt for a reason, because I want there to be some type of congruency when people come into the course. That's another marketing gem right there, is congruency. People need to feel good or feel at home once they've purchased from you. So obviously I'm wearing this shirt in the video. This is the upsell video. And when they land in the course for the first video, at least let me wear the same shirt so that you guys know that you're in the right spot, right? That obviously makes sense. But it's something that most people probably will overlook and not see as important, but people need to reconfirm their buying decision. So that's why I'm wearing the same shirt. It's not because I don't have clothes. It's for a strategic reason. So in this video, basically what I'm doing is I'm educating the person on why they should get into the Boss University, and then I'm doing something that's really smart. I'm letting them know that, hey, this is what you would receive. Obviously, the information in the Boss University is haven't really even started being recorded yet. We're launching April 3rd. This is part of the strategy of launching a course. Is sometimes you don't know if a course is going to sell. I know that I'm going to be putting all my information in Boss University, and whoever buys it, I might have to raise the price to $9,000 for me to make the course profitable. But all I know is I'm not going to be creating courses all the time. I'm going to be putting all my information effort in and just doing one specific thing because it's just going to be a lot easier for me. So I don't mind giving away all my information for free, essentially, because I know that when you do invest in a course or when you do invest in mentorship, the biggest problem most people think is they try to keep all the strategies for themselves because they think the strategy is what gets them success, and it's not the strategy. Because you can have all the strategies in the world, but if you don't with them, then you're not going to make money. So inside all the courses, I'm giving you every strategy that I know that makes money and has made money for myself, because if I can demonstrate that to you, the next obvious logical decision in your mind, like, well, what else does he know? Like, I mean, it's going to make sense. So at least 20% of the people who are, who believe in themselves, know that they're a winner, know that it takes someone who's been there before to show you how to get what you want. Those people are going to take action. They're going to join the Boss University because, again, at some point it's going to be $2,497, and you can get it for right now for $497. So I'm going to stop talking. Tomorrow I'm going to record a video showing you guys how to start making money from email. And then, we're going to be going from there, because that's going to be the primary strategy that I'm going to be using to sell people into the Stimmy formula for $1. I'm going to show you guys that guaranteed traffic and click strategy that I just mentioned, and how I was making up to $6,000 every 2 weeks doing that. It works better now, because when I was doing it back at the time, you had to find all these different people who had clicks to sell. You had to put all this complicated stuff together. But now it's super easy. There's 3 big players that basically have all the traffic. One of them that I know personally, and basically you just buy it from them. They're a wholesaler. They'll sell you the clicks at the lowest price. You know what the price is. It's guaranteed. And basically how you make money is they're selling their clicks for 31 cents a click. And then you just have to figure out a formula or a funnel that's going to produce you revenue at $1 per click, or anything over 31 cents is how you make money. But how you make real money is getting that funnel to produce at least $1 per click. Because if you can get that to produce $1 per click, you can grow your list at a hyper rate. You're paying 31 cents, but you're making 3 times the money back. You have more money to invest, and this stuff will start growing. You'll have a list. You'll wake up, you'll have a list of 10,000 people. You have sales coming in every day, money coming in every day, making $1,000 per day, doing this underachiever method. So just to recap, sell some type of information that is based around your skill, hobby, passion, or talent. Step number 2, if you can figure a way how to attach that skill, hobby, or talent and show someone else how they can make money with it, or how they can be more fulfilled out of life, or have more joy, or have more happiness, or better their relationship, or better their health by what you do, people will pay you for that money if you can show them that opportunity. Again, if you don't have belief in yourself in the beginning, sell your product for at least $1. And then you want to have a 1-click upsell that's at least $297 for the math to make sense, for you to be able to make at least $1 back for every 31 cent click that you purchase, which I'm going to show you in tomorrow's video. So the only way for that math to work out is the product your next upsell has to be at least $297. So for me, instead of making my product upsell $297, I'm making it $497. Just to speed up the process. Take $24,000 and I divide that by $497, which is the cost of my first upsell. That's just less than 50 people. So less than 50 people have to purchase my upsell in the month of April if I keep it at $497 for me to make $24,000, which is not that hard when you know the math. But now that I know what the math really is, I can start working backwards to get to that point. So whatever your income goal is, start with the income goal in mind. Take your first upsell, and then you divide that by, your income goal. So look, I took $24,000. I'm dividing that by $497. That's my first upsell. So that means that I need at least 48 people. So now, how do I get 48 people to purchase? Right? If we're using, like I already told you, if your price point is less than $997, typically if you're doing a 1-click upsell, you're going to get about 20% of the people to purchase. So for me to get, let's just say roughly 50 people, that means I need to get 250 people to purchase my course at $1, right? So 250 people purchasing my course at $1 gives me 50 buyers at $497. Okay? So, if I'm paying for ads, or if I'm paying for clicks, or if I'm paying for anything, even if I was posting on Craigslist, even if I was walking down the street and I had to hand out signs, in 30 days, do you think that 250 people will want to know you do what you do? Like, are there 250 people who would trust you enough to give you one single dollar for the information that you have? you wouldn't be here if you didn't think that was true, because you just gave me $1, so you know that it's true. You know, you gave me $1. Just like anybody else, there's gonna be 250 people who do this in the next, 30 days or so, in the month of April, who are gonna do that at least. And again, at least 50 of those people are gonna purchase the upsell. So I'm gonna be documenting that process. That documentation specifically is in the Boss University. You can get that in the link under this video. It is $497 right now. You know it works because I just proved it to you. I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video, where I'm going to show you guys how to make a guaranteed amount of money every single day, based on you using this click arbitrage strategy.